Let me start with an uncomfortable observation. Most people don't feel like they're overspending. In fact, they feel responsible, reasonable, even careful. And yet, year after year, their finances stay tight. Not because they're reckless, but because everything around them slowly became normal. Let me show you what that looks like. Imagine a 28-year-old professional in the US or Europe. Decent job, steady income, nothing extreme. They earn, say, $65,000 a year. After taxes, health insurance, and deductions, they take home about $4,000 a month. That feels solid. On paper, it is. Now let's walk through a very normal month. Rent or mortgage, $1,200, not luxury, just a safe area close to work. Car payment or transport costs, $450, again, not flashy, just reliable. Insurance, utilities, phone, internet, $350, student loan or personal EMI, $300, groceries and basic food, $400, we're already at $2,900. Now come the things that don't feel optional anymore. Streaming subscriptions, occasional takeout, coffee on work days, birthdays, dinners, small trips, clothes that look professional. Another $700 goes quietly. Now we're at $3,600. That leaves $400. Out of that, maybe $150 goes to savings on a good month. The rest disappears into miscellaneous. Nothing here feels excessive, no wild spending, no luxury lifestyle. And yet, there's no real financial progress. This is where the mistake hides. The problem isn't overspending. The problem is that everything got normalized. A car payment isn't questioned. It's expected. Rent taking 35–40% of income feels unavoidable. Subscriptions feel minor. Debt payments feel permanent. So instead of asking, does this help my future? People ask, is this normal for someone like me? And that's a very expensive question. Let's talk about the math most people never look at. That $450 car payment isn't just $450. Over 5 years, it's $27,000. Add insurance, maintenance, and depreciation, and that normal car quietly costs $35,000, $40,000. The $300 student loan payment? Over 10 years, that's $36,000. Often more than the original loan. Even the small things add up. That $6 daily coffee doesn't feel like a decision, but over a year, it's $1,900. Over 10 years, $15,000. Without growth, without ownership. None of these choices are stupid. They're just unexamined. And that's the psychological part most people miss. Humans don't measure money emotionally in totals. We measure it in monthly comfort. If the bills are paid, if the lifestyle looks acceptable, if we're not falling behind, our brain labels it as working. Normalization is comforting. It removes friction. And friction is uncomfortable. But friction is also where intelligence lives. Financially stuck people aren't irresponsible. They're just optimizing for today's normal, not tomorrow's freedom. Now, here's the quiet shift financially intelligent people make. They don't ask, can I afford this monthly? They ask, what does this lock me into? They see fixed expenses as commitments, not conveniences. They're cautious about turning temporary income into permanent lifestyle. They're not extreme. They still live well, but they treat normalization like a warning sign. If something becomes automatic, they pause and reevaluate it. Not out of fear, out of clarity, because they understand something simple. You don't lose money all at once. You lose it slowly, through decisions you stop noticing. And the cost isn't just financial. It's flexibility, it's time, it's options. When too much of your income is pre-committed, life feels fragile, even with a good salary. Not because you're failing, but because you're fully booked. So the goal isn't to feel guilty, and it's definitely not to live deprived. The goal is awareness, to notice what you've normalized, and to decide, consciously, if it deserves to stay. That awareness alone changes everything. If this perspective made you think a little differently, you might want to stay around. You can subscribe, or not. Either way, thanks for watching.